Con. All right, shalom. This One Nation, we got the brother Chief Ephraim, my longtime brother. All right, that silly dove, that Ephraimite brother who been really putting it down over the years. PullUpBoys, H.O.I camp, Elder Z under the Elder Zabak. How you feeling, Doc?
Everything blessed, man. 1 week after the WrestleMania 35 right here in Alabama, we actually came for round 2. Came for round 2. The brother threw the hat in the air like Bobby Smurda. It just happened about a week ago.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, we out here and coming to see, check the temperature. There's a lot of prophecies unfolding. If y'all see, it went viral. Chairs, punches, sisters was getting it in. So, the PullUpBoys got to pull up, man.
Con. All praises.
Understand that if you come to Alabama, the sun is different.
Yes.
Every other state.
Yes. That's right. All right, I want to ask you a question, man. A few months ago, a few months ago, I seen a video from Vocab Malone where he was talking about the Bible Belt, Georgia, Alabama, Louisiana, all of that. And he pretty much was putting a warning to all of the Christians out, saying, get ready for this Israelite movement because they're coming. They're already in Georgia. They're about to hit the rest of the Bible Belt. What's your thoughts on that, Doc?
And it's crazy. Basically, he kind of like prophesied it because through the Spirit, it was already happening before he said it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But history is known for repeating itself. So the first shall be last and the last shall be first. So when you go to these southern states, they're not more active and known to the truth as New York, Chicago, where Israelites had a foundation in. You know what I'm saying? So now there's a foundation. The foundation is spreading, the gospel is spreading, so it's only right where this is where the first slaves came from. Most of the Bible Belt. That's where the first slaves came through. Right. And it started in Virginia, but it's all of that, all of the down south, all of the south. So it makes sense. And Vocab is paying attention. He's definitely going down in the history books in the next New Jerusalem for being a super Israelite scoffer.
Exactly.
Even a broken clock is right twice a day.
Right, true. So, you're right about that.
Can be right twice a day.
Right. All praises. How do you feel about the racial tension that's brewing up here in Alabama?
Oh, I love it. You know what I'm saying? If anybody knows about the PullUpBoys and H.O.I, we kind of run to the fire. We don't run away from the fire. That's right. So the tension is bound to happen. It's prophesied. The Messiah spoke about it. So it's only right that it's happening, and we get a beautiful time to witness it through our generation. A lot of our forefathers and ancestors. Imagine our forefathers and ancestors that was on them slave ships. Imagine the ones that wanted to fight back, but they couldn't because they was waiting for everybody else to wake up. So now that time is happening. Right. And it feels good, man. What a great time to be alive. What a great time to be an Israelite. Shout out to Sons of Thunder in the building. SOT in the building. Doing the Unity camp with us.
All right.
We got Awaken Israel, another camp from Alabama. Just met these brothers. And WFI out here.
All praises. All praises.
It feels good to be an Israelite, and I love the tension. I wish I was here when this happened.
Hey, so speaking of how H.O.I love the tension y'all run through it, I was there one time, man. Justice for Junior rally. We see that H.O.I is not a stranger to being in the face of the beast, being in the face of police and telling them how it is and what it is and stuff like that. How do you feel about people who probably don't fully understand the truth, but they see that type of controversy, Justice for Junior rally, even the other events like when y'all was at the White House and everything. How do you feel like, what would be a message to people who probably get offset in the spirit by seeing controversy like that? What would be your suggestion to them in regards to the scriptures are coming in the truth?
put your seatbelt on, because it's going to be a bumpy ride. If the Messiah said it's going to happen, it's going to happen. And not only him, all the prophets spoke about it. Esdras, second Esdras, the 15th chapter. Second Esdras, the 16th. Second Esdras, the 13th chapter. You know what I'm saying? Zechariah speaks about it. All the prophets spoke about it. So it might not be for you. You might not be a frontliner, and we understand that. Deuteronomy, the 20th chapter, speaks about if you're scared or if you got things going on and you're not ready for war, stay home. You know what I mean? And we rather that. We don't want no scary spirits amongst us. Even in the Justice for Junior, you had some individuals was talking about, we gotta use wisdom, let's go, You know what I'm saying? Like, we wasn't breaking no law. And if y'all watched the Justice for Junior, or if you was there like this, brother, you understand that the cops was playing us.
Yeah, they was very strategic. You know,
you see what I'm saying?
I remember when I was teaching, and you know, the first group of officers, they was cool. They was letting us teach, but then you seen that change of shift. You see more of the white the white shirt police officers. All of a sudden they want to move us to exactly where the memorial was happening at, and then it caused all type of controversy between us and the people. Do you feel like in that situation the police purposely did that to turn the people against us?
Oh, of course. That's divide and conquer. That's been white people's whole game plan from the beginning. And the Lord gave them that wisdom to do that. Remember, they're subtile as the serpent, their father. So they move like a serpent, so you got to understand, you don't hear a snake unless it's a rattlesnake. And sometimes you won't even hear a rattlesnake. You know, that's the job of the serpent. So they move the way they father moved, just like they father in the garden.
Definitely. Another question. I remember y'all ended up having a court case for teaching in front of that church, the big church, Brooklyn Tabernacle and all of that. And I remember y'all was asking for people to show up for the court dates and all of that stuff. What was the outcome of that for the people who might not know?
Well, everybody didn't show up. The people who showed up was the people that were supposed to be there.
Right.
All praise and honor, glory to the Most High. We got 2 years probation. It was probation from the Brooklyn Tabernacle Church. We had got an order protection. They put out an order protection on us, a security guard from the Brooklyn Tabernacle Church, and we couldn't be around the church for 2 years.
Okay.
But
that right there, I say that was strategic too. That was like them trying to get their church members to think that y'all was like violent or something like that, you know?
What's crazy about it, you had to be there. If you wasn't there, you don't understand. They played the whole video in the courtroom. Like, they got caught, everything they said, they got caught in a lie. And we technically won the case. But they went to the 1700s or the 1800s, early 1800s, to show a court case where somebody got found guilty of what we was doing, freedom of speech, exercising our freedom of speech. Every lawyer was bringing up actually current cases and showing them that they actually won those cases. But they had to go to the early 1800s or late 1700s to prove that we was wrong. And that was the only thing they stand on. But even with Barazar, if y'all know Barazar, he's the loud reader in our camp.
Yeah, that's my favorite reader.
so the brother, everybody know, we got the shirts saying, bring it out. You know what I'm saying? Israelites is known for saying, bring it out. When they said in the courtroom, they said that Barazar screamed, bring it on. Like, you had to be there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't make this stuff up. And we was just like, the brother, we pointed at the brother like, yo, look at his shirt. He got a bring it out shirt. So, you know, it was funny as hell. But it was hard not to, it was hard not to get angry. Because you could see the effort.
When you see the hardcore effort that Esau's putting in to really stop the street preaching, and even the videos with the algorithm and all of that, do you think a famine of the word is coming soon?
Oh, most definitely, and that's why you got to get it while it's hot right now, Israel. You got to come get it. Seek your local street preachers, catch them on the streets in your local cities. just ask around where the Israelites be. You're going to find some camp, some congregation in your local city, man. Just ask around and get with your local brothers, man.
All praises, all praises. The water, man, for the interview by Shema Mashiach. Hallelujah.
Shema Mashiach, Yahweh Shai.
Hallelujah.